again. I am back with another book tag, another newbie book tag. This is the new to Booktube tag, not the previous tag I did. This one was created by Between Chapters. I will link her video down below. I just thought that this one had a lot of questions. It was pretty comprehensive and asked a few things. There's a couple times where the questions kind of overlap, but I'll just send you over to my other channel or briefly answer them instead of going extensively into it. Because my other video I'm pretty sure is going to be too long. I haven't posted it yet, so it's just sitting there. I'm terrified. What else can I say? So without further ado, new to Booktube tag. Yeah, the new to Booktube tag. Obviously, you can tell I'm new because this is just as crunchy as my last video. Question 1. Where are you joining us from? I live in Portland, Oregon. Question 2. How old are you? I am in my 20s. Question 3. Why did you join Booktube? I actually go into this in my first Booktube video, and it is linked down below if you really want to watch it. It's just as crunchy as this one though, so I feel like you could go either way. Question 4. What is the meaning behind your channel name? That's actually a really good question, because I'm actually between my channel names right now. I am either going with novel exposure or jaded reader. Jaded reader would be really easy because my name is Jade, and I'm overall not a horribly optimistic person. I also read books and will get into ruts really quickly because after I'm done with a really good series, I just can't get into another one. Plus, every time I use the word jaded, people give me a and I can never use it in a series context anyway, so I might as well own it. On the other hand, I really liked the name Novel Exposure. It seemed like a good thing for Instagram. It seemed like, oh, you know, film exposure, like I'm filming things, dealing with books, I'm new to it. Overall, it seemed like a catchy name. I'm still not sure which one I'm going with yet, and I'm hoping that I come to a decision soon, or no one will ever be able to find me even if I want them to. Question 5. What types of books do you like to read? I actually talk about this pretty extensively in my first video, so I'm just going to refer you there. Overall, everything, including children's picture books. So if you want more information on that, go to my first video. Question 6. Favorite authors? I really like this question. It's one of the reasons I picked this tag because I kind of like to know what people's favorite authors are. I think that differs from books. In Yerabooknerdzoe, she brings up a really good point. At one point, she's talking about how much she loves her different authors, but that J.K. Rowling's not on the list. And, I mean, her entire tag name, everything about her is Harry Potter. she's magic. She explained that all she's ever read is Harry Potter, and I have only read Harry Potter from J.K. Rowling. I haven't read Casual Vacancy. I greatly disliked Cursed Child. Authors will write several different genres, and sometimes it's the writing style that you like, not necessarily the story. On that note, my number 1 author is Maggie Stiefvater. I think she can write anything now, and I will pick it up and read it. A good test to that will be if I like the Scorpio races, because it's about flesh-eating horses called Kapalishka. So we'll find out soon. Moving on. My other favorite author is Tamara Pierce. I know for a fact I have read everything of hers that she has written, unless it's like, I don't know, a college paper. Tamara Pierce is the author of the Lioness Quartet, Protector of the Small, Wild Magic. Her newest book was Tempest and Slaughter. Absolutely amazing. As an author throughout my entire childhood leading into my adulthood, I have seen like the changes she's made. She's always been progressive, but she gets progressively better at being progressive in every one of her stories, and I just love her writing. I just can't help it. So, apart from that, I think that's all I'm going to say. There's a couple other authors on the list, but I want to keep this part short. Question 7. What was the last book you read? The last book I read was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It was awesome. Question 8. What book are you currently reading? Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller, One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia, Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo, and Penderwick's at Last by Jean Birdsall. That one is an audiobook. Amazon let me know that it was delayed, so I'm glad that I bought the audiobook. Question 9. What do you use for bookmarks? Honestly, I dog ear. If I see a random piece of paper or something, then I'll put it in there. For hardcover books, I usually will use the cover of the book as a bookmark. I just slip it in there, then I can see nicely where it's going. I don't know if this ruins it or not, but I really like it, and I was so excited to find out that this had brushed pages. I had no idea when I ordered it. Question 10. What is your TBR pile? A Darker Shade of Magic, but it's upside down. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, Doll Bones by Holly Black, and The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. Question 11. I don't have 11 fingers, so now I don't even have to hold anything up. I'm just gonna put something there. Which do you prefer? Paperbacks to hardcovers, ebooks to physical copies, borrowing or owning books? I usually prefer hardcovers to paperbacks. I don't know what it is about them. I just usually, overall, like hardcovers more than paperbacks. When it comes to ebooks, I have a really hard time reading screens, so I usually don't do an ebook. Even if I have the audiobook, I like the physical copy with me. And then as far as borrowing or owning, for all my children's books, most middle grade and picture books, I prefer to just get them at the library. However, when they are my books that like I love and I have to have and hold on to, I always have to own them. I can't just borrow a book and be like, well, that was great. Number 12. This is actually a repeat question from the first tag, but what books or series got you into reading? I'm just going to refer you down to that one because I named quite a few and I probably ramble on more than I did with the last question. Question 13. How did you discover Booktube? I discovered Booktube while looking for a new book to read after finishing the Raven Cycle series. And I came across Emma's, I think it's Emma Books. Question 14. Challenges you foresee in starting your YouTube channel. Actually posting the videos, because I have yet to post any of my videos as of this video. Cats. Cats scream. My cat screams. You'll eventually hear my cat scream. It's a terrifying noise. Apart from that, the other thing I have a problem with is sound quality. I don't know how well these are going to sound. The final question is question 15, where can we find you? Which I'm guessing is less creepy than it sounds. I'm supposed to link my different social media accounts below. In this case, it's just a Bookstagram account that I use for my I'll Create photo challenges. I do have a Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat account, but I don't really use it very often. Maybe that'll change in the future, but for right now, I'm just kind of a voyeur. I think I'm gonna end this video before I get too weird. I'll see you next time. Bye! I own only one copy of every of my favorite book so far, but I don't know what they're planning, but I'm excited that they haven't fulfilled. Oh, I'm running out of time. Cats.